Hey friends, happy Valentine's Day to you. I hope that you are going to have a sweet day, and that you are just going to feel all kinds of love from the universe and from your fellow peeps, and all kinds of wonderfulness is going to come your way. This is our last little installment for Art du Jour, February the 14th, and this is a very quickie. This is a project. We're going to do some small ATCs, art trading cards, that are 2.5 by 3.5, and we're going to use something that probably everybody has on hand, which is just some box board. This is treats for my doggies. When I don't make my own treats, we usually have a backup box of flavored biscuits for them. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some color to this. So I've got a glare up here. Okay, hopefully when I put some paint on this, it'll be okay. We're going to use that super cool, like, drop and smear technique. So I'm going to grab some hot pink. And I also, while I was gathering my supplies, y'all, I grabbed my little box of, do you remember when we were making, like, the homemade embellishment things? So I have a box of those, and I have a box of like these birds and butterflies, and sometimes I just sit and cut things, and then I just put them in a box. I don't know where that other embellishment thing went, but anyway, I'll grab it in just a second. I think we did that for Art du Jour in December. Shoot, I need some red. Hang on. Okay, get some red here. Let's plop some red down. Remember, this is just dropping. We got to drop it, and then we let it hang out, and then we're going to spread. And let's add some of my, not white, because I haven't been to the craft store yet, but I have to tell you that I got, I'm going to tell you two cool things. I got my first Patreon sponsor. Wow! I'm very happy about that. And I got a sponsor from, I got some support from a sweet subscriber who's going to buy me some white paint. I thought that was just absolutely precious. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to let that hang out for a minute. I'm going to stop the camera for just a minute because I got to go find that handmade embellishment box. Okay, I'm back. I found my handmade embellishments that we did for Art du Jour back in, I'm really thinking this was December, but honestly I can't remember. You know, we made some cool little things, and then I just dropped them in a box, and so I have this sitting on my supply shelf, and it says handmade embellishments, good for cards. It's also good for a whole lot of things. All right, we are ready to smear. And there we go. I'm going to turn this around and smear the other way. Now you're going to say, geez, you have all this showing through. And it's like, yep, I sure do. That's okie doke, because when we cut these, you will not even realize that that is there. So let's spread a little more. I'm kind of using a flat spreading technique instead of a scraping, because it leaves more of the paint on the surface, and it also makes these kind of cool designs in the paint, if you can see that. So I'm kind of smearing and pulling up, and it's leaving some cool, like, little ridges in the paint here. You can do this however you want. That's just how I'm doing it. All right, I'm going to scrape off my excess right here. I'm going to grab my handy dandy heat tool and dry this, and then we will be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. This is what this box board is looking like now. I remember we used our drop and smear technique, and the way that I was doing this was I when I smeared, I was kind of popping the card up, you know, smear, pop, and it left these ultra cool riches in it. And after I got finished, I did spray this with some Delusion spray. I used a, I don't know what that is. This is a purple. This is, like, I think they call this a bubblegum ink spray. And then anytime that I use these two colors, I tend to brighten it by using a little bit of yellow too. These were given to me by my precious friend Joy. Really appreciate that. She is like she's an art angel. And oh my goodness, I have so many. I'm so blessed. All right, this is all dry now, so I'm going to take it to the paper cutter and I'm going to cut it into 2.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles. Be right back. Okay, friends, when I cut my little box board into 2.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles, I got 4 rectangles to work with. I also got some wonderful little scraps that I can do something with too. So I like this technique. I like the smearing and pulling of the credit card. It created some very interesting textures here. All right, now we're going to look in our boxes and we're going to just do 4 little ATCs real quick. And this will be something that you can do super last minute, y'all. And it's a lot of fun because it really challenges your creativity, because you're working basically on a, you know, you've got a mini canvas to work on. So I think for this one, I've got some red hearts over here. So I think I'll go real simple and just put a couple of red hearts. I do want to leave room for a bit of a border on these. Oh, and I see something else that's laying on my work table that might work too. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, we're gonna take that too. Isn't it fun when you just like look on your work table and you go, "Ooh, that worked." I thought it was a scrap, but it's not. Okay, let's put this on our card. I gotta up my glue. I've got a big bottle of glue that I bought, and I just keep refilling my small bottle. It kind of works because those small bottles are really a lot easier to handle than the big ones. All right, there we go. I'm gonna snip this off, but I'm not gonna waste it. I think I will put it right here. And that made a nice little addition to our card. Like I said, I'm going to keep this super simple. These are some hearts that I cut out of some red textured paper that my pal Lorraine gave me. So we'll put one here. And then I think instead of using a whole heart, I'm going to use half a one. And I think I'll just put half a heart here. And then use the other half on this one. So we're kind of doing some double duty, and I sort of think I'm going to pull this off and use it over here too, because I kind of didn't like that sticking up like that. Let's do this at the bottom here. Okay. Right, there we go. Now, for a word, you know, I've got a few little words in my little embellishment box. Let me see what I have. I've got friends, I've got a flower, I've got the word dream, I've got birds. Not really seeing anything that I really am liking. I do like this. So I think for here, let's just go with some Tim Holtz Ideology little label letters. And let's do the word kiss. That's a good word for Valentine's Day. And let's put this on, instead of just putting it directly on the card, I think what I want to do is kind of pull out something like this. Yeah. And use something like this. This was a little bit too big, so I'm going to trim that down and hit it with a Sharpie on one side. And then I've got 2 of these to use, so that'll be awesome. So let's go ahead and tack this down on a card. I really do hope all of you have a super Valentine's Day. My guy and I really don't celebrate Valentine's. I mean, it's, we've been together for 23 years. And for the first 5 years I knew him, he was never home on Valentine's Day because he was with a touring rock band. And they were just gone all the time. So we kind of didn't really celebrate. Didn't really celebrate much of anything because he was gone. And then when he came home, it was kind of like, well, you know, we'll celebrate all the holidays that we were apart. So we would go to the lake and we would camp out and go fishing, and we'd take my younger son a lot of times out there fishing with us. Ooh, those were fun days. Don't feel sorry for me. It's you know, not celebrating Valentine's is not that big a deal, because, you know, if you do it right, Valentine's Day is every day, right? Okay, here is our little card that says kiss, and we've already gotten started on another one. And tack this pretty little butterfly down. I like this butterfly a lot. Oh yeah, that makes a really nice embellishment. Alright, now for this one, let's do the word, uh-oh, I hear the dogs. Let's do, I think that's going to be a little too big. We'll do the word love on this one. That'll be really simple. Uh-oh, sorry about the doggies. Okay, now, I really do like this little Tim Holtz ideology, the little label letters. If you guys ever run across them, I ran across mine. They were, oh gosh, they couldn't have been more than $1 at my craft store. It was having a big, like, Tim Holtz clearance sale, which was super cool. So we'll do L-O-V-E on this one. And you know, if you've got something that says love on it, you kind of just gotta, you've got an evergreen kind of item, don't you, that you can just use for all kinds of other things. Oh, here comes Mia. What you doing, Mia? What you doing, Mia? Uh-oh. We're getting some help. What are you doing, Mia? Here we go. L-O-V-E. Alright. So we've made 2 little cards, little ATCs. I'm going to finish up the other 2, and then I'll show you all 4 at the beginning of this video. But I just wanted to say thank you for following along with Art du Jour. I hope that you guys had a wonderful and fun time. Like I told you, I was digging in the dirt yesterday, and I was like, you know, I was thinking about all these fun things that we could do together in the future. So stay tuned for more like little Art du Jour things. And of course, I post content regularly 2 to 3 times a week here on YouTube. So please look for my new videos. And if you're interested in my archives, I think I'm up to, it seems like maybe 140 videos now. So check out all those. And thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I love ya. See you soon. Bye.